Today, I'm going to tell you a story, a miracle story called Nightlight. And this is by Nancy Eckerson. Thank you so much, Nancy. As a child, Nancy was in awe of her mother. Her mom was tall and thin like a willow tree, smooth and graceful. She moved so gracefully. She was beautiful and was hired as a model during her college days. Nancy said, "Mother had the voice of an angel, a lovely and delicate soprano tone that seemed to glide easily from somewhere deep inside her soul." The two churches in the center of our little village were blessed with her talent as an organist and choir director. Mom's manners and speech were impeccable. Mother graduated summa cum laude from Cornell University in New York. Her major was psychology, close quote. Her mother's life was filled with love of books and studying, and she returned to college and graduated with a master's in library science just 2 years before she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease at the young age of 49. Nancy was raised in a farm village. Not many people, but a lot of boys. She had a fondness for tree climbing and bike wars. I don't know what that is. Nancy was tiny and tough. She was a tomboy. She said, "I excelled in riflery at YMCA camp and felt totally naked if I was not wearing at least 2 or 3 bandages on my legs, arms, and elbows. Bandages from great adventures." She loved to talk, hated to read, and she said, I opened my mouth to sing and a robust alto sound would leap out. I was silly and loved to play and joke. My childhood hero was Annie Oakley, and I carried a toy gun to the dinner table. Close quote. For years, Nancy did nothing short of cartwheels to make her mom smile. And when that lovely smile was a result of Nancy's hard work, she would feel so special. Her mother was not outwardly affectionate. Nancy was a hop on your lap, hug and kiss kind of kid. So sweet. Nancy said, quote, "Sometimes I wondered if my mother even loved me. I thought I must have been adopted. However, could this beautiful woman love me?" Close quote. 1 year ago in November, Nancy began counseling for agoraphobia. This tough little tomboy had fallen apart from life's tragedies, only one of which was her mother's slow death. Since that time, Nancy and her husband have been separated. She said, "In my bedroom, there's a tiny nightlight, an angel nightlight. The nightlight has ceased to function months and months ago. But on my first night alone, I collapsed on the bed and the light blinked, 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 blinked on and off. I felt comforted and not quite so alone. The nightlights continued to do this every night since. The light blinks on and off for several minutes." Close quote. One particularly rough night when Nancy didn't think she could go on, she fell to her knees right beside the nightlight, and it blinked wildly. She looked at the picture on the nightlight more closely. She wasn't remembering exactly what was there, and it was a beautiful brunette angel, an older angel, and she was holding a precious little blonde angel, and Nancy said, quote, "At that moment I was filled with awe. I'm blonde. My mother was a light brunette. I believe the nightlight is my mother's connection with me to help me through this difficult time. She's connecting with me to tell me that despite our differences, I am her child, and she loves me and always has." That nightlight just continues on. Close quote. Nancy, this is beautiful. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you for all of you for coming and listening, and do come again to 25,000 Miracles.